What is going on today? We are going to talk about and break down the Los Angeles real estate market from May 17th, 2022 to June 16th, 2022. My name is Rick Lee. I'm a local Long Beach and Orange County realtor. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get more real estate content delivered to you. All right, so there's a lot that's gone on the last couple of days, right? The Fed raised the interest rate. A lot of people are asking, what does that mean? And we will dive into that later in the video. We will also talk about the average sales price going on in Los Angeles, the number of days on market, the number of homes sold, and we'll also go into some market trends. Later in the video, I will also talk about and show you some more detailed real estate numbers that I have access to as an agent. The first numbers that I'm sharing with you are very accessible on my website, rickjleehomes.com, and I will show you how to access that information later on here in the video. But yeah, lots to talk about, lots to go over. Appreciate you guys checking in and watching this video. So let's get into it. All right. So here we are on my website, rickjleehomes.com. And all of this information is very accessible to you. All you have to do is go to the website, rickjleehomes.com. Go ahead and hit Market Snapshot. Type in the area that you want to research, and all of this information will come up. The market snapshot, the market trends, recent sold listings, available listings, and we'll dive into those as well because I want to show you why these numbers are the way they're at, right? Like we'll look at the recent home sales, the prices, what they are, how big they are, and formulate opinions together, right? I'll give you my take. Obviously, you're going to have your take. So let's get into it. So this is a market snapshot from May 17th to June 16th, 2022. And the recent sold listings is down 967 at 5,743. I'm not surprised because the market has been so hot for so long. Right? Like what goes up must come down. As far as like, there's only so many houses you can buy and so many people that can buy them. Right. And it's been so crazy for so long, this number going down doesn't really surprise me. Our price is going down. No. And I'm sure you guys are going to wonder, our price is going to go down, and we'll discuss that a little bit later, but let's just talk about the average sales price. The average sales price over the last month has actually gone up. And I really do think the price is going to slowly increase over time. Like we live in a very unique market where a lot of people want to live here, right? We're not in New Mexico, Idaho, no offense to those places, but a lot of people want to live in California, right? And so the demand is going to raise the prices or keep them where they're at, right? So the average sales price is up just a tiny bit, nothing crazy. But the average day on market is 26, and that just tells me that homes are starting to sit a little bit longer. A day, still, nothing crazy, but I'm all about a healthier market. I love a healthier market. When, it's been a seller's market for so long. And when I say healthier market, I mean more of an even market, right? Where houses, take some time to sell. Buyers have options. You're able to negotiate over the last couple months. People haven't been able to really negotiate other than take all my money and I'm removing all contingencies if you really want the property. Now is the chance, is the opportunity. That is the correct word. The opportunity for buyers to actually negotiate certain things like repairs, putting in loan contingencies and appraisal contingencies. And if you have the money to purchase, now is the time to purchase, because like I said, prices are still going to slowly increase and rates are going to continue to rise. So I have a lot of people that I've talked to, friends or clients or whatever, and they say, I want to wait. I just want to see what happens. Well, remember the people that waited, even a couple months, how the rates have just increased. If you got cash, that's a different story, but most of us don't have $1 million in cash to purchase a house. Some do, but most of us don't. So, so the average day on market is a little bit longer, which is nothing crazy, just more a day. And looking at the market trends, and this is only till May. These numbers are from May 17th to June 16th, but the market trends here are just from June of last year all the way to May of this year. And as you can see, the average sold price is rising. And I think even with the rate increase, it's going to continue or just slowly go like this, right? The sold number of properties are up from the month before, but there's more inventory, which is good. I don't think it's going to be at the level of 2007, 2008, where there was so much inventory, and that's what resulted in a crash, right? That's it, right? There were so many houses available, and they were just sitting. And when there's a lot of inventory, it's a simple supply and demand issue, right? If there's a lot of supply, the prices go down. If there's limited supply, prices are up. Thinking about what's going on right now with just random things, right? Like cars and food and all that other things, the prices are up because there's not that much available, right? So these are the market trends, and I advise you and I suggest that you go on the website, type in the city that you're looking in, and really look at this and pay attention to it, because knowledge is power, and I love that you have access to all this information. So go ahead and look, check it out, or reach out to me. I'd love to help you as well. One-on-one. Let's figure out where you want to move, what you can afford. Like, please, that's what I'm here for. So, recent listings. I love this. I love going over these to really see what the trends are, right? Cause you could see the different price points, and they've recently said that the luxury market is kind of taken a hit. And I think that was nationwide, right? But that's the article that I was reading was nationwide, the luxury market. Here, I still think it's pretty strong. But let's take a look at some of the recent sold listings and just kind of see some trends. So this one in Long Beach, it's over $1 million. It sold for 1.120 and 220 over asking. Single family home at 3-bedroom and 1 bath, and that just closed the other day, yesterday. This other property here, another single family home, Whittier, $55K over asking. Look, people still want to buy homes, right? These are recent sales. This other Whittier property, $15K over asking. Long Beach property here at asking, and I also advise you to go on the site and look at these properties in detail. They all have lots of photos. I wish I could go through everyone, but we'd be here forever. And I really want to get into these other stats that I wanted to share. So, we'll jump through a couple of these pages and see what's sold. And then we'll get into these other stats that I really I'm excited to share with you guys about. So this property in Long Beach here, $30K over asking, a condo. This is a lower price point. But yeah, all green numbers here. Let's move on to page 2. This property in Sylmar looks like it had an ADU, as we can see here in the photo. A single family home, 5 bedrooms, 2 bath, $40K over asking. Another property here in Sylmar, 925, 40K over asking, single family home. Another one in North Hills at asking 3.1 single family. This property in Inglewood, 10K over asking. It was a condo. Another property in North Hills, 76 over asking at 851. Another single family. So all this green, we're seeing the average sales price still up, which is telling me that the market is still on the rise, guys. Number 3 here, Santa Monica property, luxury price point, 39 over asking at 1.538. That is a townhome. Jeez, that's a lot of money. This property here in Inglewood, over $1 million, 50K over asking, a multifamily. This property in Pacific Palisades, another luxury price point, 75 over asking, a condo. This property in Long Beach, 55, 550,000 at asking, single family. Oh, our first red under asking. We're gonna go one more page because I want to see if there's anything else in the red. But this property here in Los Angeles at 900,000, 25 over asking, single family, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, must have been a fixer. Looks decent outside, probably some issues inside as well. Oh, we've got some red here. Now we're digging in, right? Now we're digging in. This property in Glendale, condo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath at asking. This other property in Long Beach, 14K under asking at 775. Single family home, 4.2. Canoga Park, 970, 5K over asking. 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Bomberry here in Lakewood, 11K over asking, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single family. And Toluca Lake, this last one that we'll dive into, $2,226,000 at a 4.4 single family home at asking. So, just looking at the amount of listings that we did, we're seeing most of it is in the green, and that's why I want to just continue to remind you guys is that prices in these areas, it's not like we're in the middle of the country or anywhere else where when rates go up and things kind of affect the housing market, they see the bigger drop in prices. This is a place where a lot of people want to move to. Los Angeles and Orange County, Southern California, San Diego. Yeah, with limited inventory. That's where we see that. So I wanted to look at this Wall Street Journal article, and it just talks about the interest rate. And I was going to give you my take here on the opportunity that, I think you guys have. It says the officials agree to 0.75% point rate rise at their 2-day policy meeting that concluded Wednesday, which will increase Fed's benchmark federal funds rate to a range between 1.5 and 1.75. So, and they're talking about raising it even more, maybe a couple times this year. And I just want to remind you guys that if you're a buyer, this is an opportunity for you. It's, would you rather live in a home that you hate, or would you rather live in a home that you love? Right? Like a lot of people make sacrifices with where they live and financially, but like if you have the opportunity and you want to take a chance, and this is an opportunity for you, where a couple months ago you were battling with multiple people, right? One of my listings, we had 30 plus offers, right? That's no fun for buyers, right? All contingencies removed. Now this is an opportunity for you to, negotiate, put in loan contingencies, appraisal contingencies, and do an inspection and ask for things, because these rate hikes are scaring a lot of people away, which I'm in the market and I'm excited, right? Because it's not like I'm paying cash or anything. But I just like a more fair, balanced market. And I think, the race of the rates, it sucks, but it's going to help balance things out a little bit. So I did want to talk a little bit about that. All right. And let's get into some more info, some more details that I wanted to share with you guys. And this is the new listing numbers. Let me go to a year here. And this just is showing me that inventory is going up a little bit compared to April, right? We're at 7,698 here in May of new listings. But it's not a drastic, like it was here from December to January, where December, everywhere there was nothing on the market. But more inventory is coming up, which is great for buyers. The number of active listings is up, which is telling me that properties are sitting a little bit, right? They're not going the first weekend, which is good, right? Another healthy market. That's what I'm looking forward to. Pending sales in May. And again, these are May numbers. These are not June numbers. These are just May numbers. Pending sales were down from March to May, April, right? We're coming down at 4,668. Closed sales in May down a little bit at 5,531. Total closed sales 11,057. Closed volume just down a little bit from the prior month. Days on market. This is an important stat. This really tells me, which is only a day, and we saw that. But I have a feeling that this is going to continue to trend up, which is making it more of a healthy market, less seller's market, more shifting over a shifting market to more of a buyer's market, but still a seller's market. And then the month supply at 1.8, almost at 2, which is shifting more towards a buyer's market. I like a fair, even market though. That's what I like. We live in America. It's all about opportunity, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Price per square foot, $621, just up from $612. Number of percentage list price. They are crunching the numbers for us. And that is down just a bit by, it was 104.2 in April, and it's down 103.9, which is not much, but original sales price down just a tiny bit. And look, you've got to also understand, and when you look at these numbers, this is everything, right? So where before some distressed property that was missing a toilet and, had no carpet and a bunch of holes in the wall was still going over asking, right? So now those things are evening out a little bit, a brand new flip or, someone that's lived in the property 5 years and totally redid it and now selling, those are obviously still going way over asking, but things are evening out a little bit. Sales price, average, same as last month at 900,000, the median, and then the average is up at 1.308. So, shows to contract, we're still here at 2. And we've been like that for a while. And then shows per listing is down. I saw that too over the past weekend, going to open houses and just, there's a couple houses in my neighborhood and I've seen no traffic. So things are slowing down. Things are slowing down. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys taking the opportunity to hang with me and check out this video. You know, I love all the feedback that I'm getting. You know, I do appreciate the questions and the direct messages, and then you guys just inquiring about working with me. Like, I love that. I love to connect with people. I love to answer questions. You know, even if you're not in the market to buy right away, if you have questions, I am here to help. So thanks for watching. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and reach out if you need anything. I'm always here. All right. I'll catch you on the next one.